When was, so we're getting White, looking, you're recommending them? Okay, they'll be able to start when?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
When will they be able to start?
They're actually gonna start, bringing in, some dumpsters and things of that nature this week already, I believe starting on Wednesday or Thursday. And, we're gonna have a pre-construction meeting on site on Thursday to kind of get the ball rolling. And, the intent is for them to be off to the races Monday and Tuesday of next week.
I just have a question. Have you ever worked with them before?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, they've done two other projects for us. One just recently, about 6 weeks ago for Gregory Portland ISD. And then within their bid, they provided a list of projects for references that they've done over the last 2 years. And so, with the body of work that we've looked at, we've qualified them as a very competent company to be able to perform this job.
Okay. And with your experience in working with them, are they efficient?
They are. Their owner, his name is Fernando Flores. I guarantee if I text him or call him right now, he would answer. He's very responsive, very anxious to do the job, as you can tell from his schedule and his ability to kind of get started. So, very pleased with the outcome so far that we've gotten from them on this project.
Thank you.
Mhm.
So you said they'll start right away?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was one of the requirements that we had kind of spelled out for all the bidding contractors. What the intent was, as soon as possible, which we knew it would be sometime in December, that we wanted to get started. We didn't want to have to wait, for any time to end. So, that was one of the prerequisites that we kind of listed for them during the bidding phase.
Did they give you a time, more or less when they finish?
12 weeks.
Yes, sir.
12 weeks. That's maximum time. I hear it, but do you anticipate them being like early or like finishing prior to 12 weeks?
It's, so there's some potential unknowns that we're gonna get into. There weren't any existing drawings for the stadium, and so, I don't foresee anything major, but with anything like that we get into, there could be some surprises that, maybe things go smoother than we thought, and, maybe the concrete, just because of the age, doesn't have the strength or integrity that newer concrete does, and so maybe it could crumble a lot quicker, right?
No, but not this one.
Or it could go, yeah, I was gonna say, I've seen it too, yeah,
Seventy-eight?
buildings that were built in the 40s and 50s that have concrete columns and roof structures
Yeah.
can take a long time to demo out, and so it's really gonna be one of those things that we have to judge from the beginning and just kind of determine where it goes, but, they did quote, in their proposal, 84 calendar days, which equates to right at 12 weeks, which would seem to be the norm for most of the bidders that were bidding the full project. So as a consensus, they were all looking at about the same thing from what we gathered.
So we're gonna need a motion for 5A and then a motion for 5B. If anybody doesn't have any more questions.
Have a motion to move with the hiring of White. Something.
Okay, we're on 5A though. We gotta approve the maximum package of demolition first, the guaranteed maximum price.
So,
Which is a 622,000.
Yeah, so you're making a motion that we,
recommend approval of guaranteed maximum price.
of $622,068. Yes. All right, so we have a motion to approve the guaranteed maximum package of 600, or a price of, package would include the prices of $622,068. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a second by Mr. Benyon. Any more discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
And on and 5B is recommending approval to authorize the superintendent to formally execute the guaranteed maximum price amendment to the A133 agreement. So as part of the process, you all need to approve the amendment to the A133, which has been reviewed already by Walsh Gallegos and which directly corresponds to the GMP package for demolition of Alice Memorial Stadium and giving me the authority to execute it That way we can start tomorrow or in the next couple of days.
Who's gonna oversee from the district?
Well, I mean, we do have multiple people, but definitely, Chris will be overseeing it along with Michael and our new CFO, Troy, and myself. We're all gonna be in all the meetings.
You gonna wear blue jeans?
If that's what you'd like, I'll wear them, sir.
Chris, and GP, was that, did they come in like on budget? Like, was that like 394, whatever it is?
Yeah, so they got in, it was a competitive seal proposal project, a little different than this one, but at the end of the day, there were some buildings that they had to tear down for the construction of some new maintenance buildings. And so they got in, they got it done, they got out, no surprises, no change orders or anything of
No
that.
change order,
No,
that's
sir.
what they saying.
Yes.
That's the hope, that's why I'm hoping that
Right.
when you negotiate, that we're. at
Stick
the bid
to
amount.
this, correct.
Right, well, the 394, not the
Right.
622.
Right, because we did add like some
It's a
contingency.
contingency, yeah, I'm fine with the contingency. I don't wanna use them.
Right, exactly,
Right.
that's the plan.
You gonna make a motion or?
I'll make it,
Okay, Jennifer, go.
thank you. So I move that we approve and authorize Dr. Trevino, our superintendent, to formally execute the guaranteed maximum price amendment to the A133 agreement.
I'll second that.
Okay, so we have a motion by Ms. Pereda and a second by Mr. Zamora. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. So we're gonna move on to item 6, which is adjourned.